and welcome to this week's edition of Living the Dream Almost Live. My name is Mark Cridland, I'm the producer. I try to hold this all together, doesn't always work, but yeah, we're still here. And I am joined as always by our irregular comedians, Mr. Paul Tingy and Mr. Trevor Feelgood. And this week we talk about how recent gigs have been going, the mum who wrote a cheeky note to Ann Summers, and Greg's teaming up with a clothing brand. We also discuss getting locked in a supermarket, the Platinum Jubilee and some of the unusual merchandise, the dog who's been trying to copy Banksy, or has he? I don't know, and things that get stolen from restaurants. So all of that lot, plus we have two guests, yes, two celebrity comedian guests on our quiz, and it's a good one this week because we've got Stea and the return of Anti-Duhring Battalion. Yes, he wants to reclaim his crown, but does he or does he not? Sit back, relax and enjoy another week of Living the Dream Almost Live.
So, there's us three. No AMJ again. Apparently he's got stuff to do.
Stuff to do. I saw him in Broadstairs for a gig.
Yeah, how was that gig?
Well, I turned up late. I got on. I thought I'd get to the station quick enough, and I didn't. And I got there about 8:30, straight on, and I did really well, which I was even surprised by. Yeah. And even people asked me for where I am on the internet and what dates I was doing next. I was like, "Are you sure you saw my act? Because it doesn't normally happen like that."
No, they just wanted to inform the police.
Yeah. I'm gigging with him on Friday in my hometown, so all I have to do is get out of bed and walk down there, and I'm there.
In Ashford?
It's in Ashford, yes. In the Phoenix, but it's not going to work because it will be done by the time this comes out.
Oh, it's that gig. It's the Phoenix gig.
It's the
How
Phoenix
did that
gig. It went really well. I didn't die my arse or anything. It only threw one bottle. Sorry.
I performed there last night as well.
Did you?
Yeah. Part of the double act with AMJ, but you'd gone by that point. Yeah, they're taking you out in the hospital ambulance stretcher.
They did. Well, when he threw the bottle, I was bending over at the time, and he went straight up. So,
and it was a Magnum champagne bottle.
It was a Magnum champagne bottle. I would have preferred a Magnum. It would have been cold, but I would have got out of A&E within 24 hours.
I was shocked at how easily it slipped up, though. I'll be honest.
Oh well, that's lubrication for you, isn't it? Where is this going?
I don't know. It's going the wrong way, basically. So
I still listen to old podcasts, and it's become less weird, which I can't believe.
You reckon?
Yes, slightly.
You said about sticking things up with the bottle.
Yeah.
Have you seen about this lady who wrote a cheekily honest note to Ann Summers recently?
No.
Ooh.
Oh! Come on, Paul. Let's riff on the idea first before you tell us the answer. Let's get it wrong. Lots of times. Let's do a mock the week. Pretend we don't know and then get it right.
Okay, I'll do the Sorry, I was just using one of their toys. That's what I was going to say. But let's riff on it for a little bit because I think I know the answer. Okay.
There's a satisfied customer there.
Yeah.
Are you allowed to take them back? Are you allowed to take them back if they don't work?
Talking of slightly kinky stuff, my dad bought my mum 50 Shades of Grey to try and spice things up between them. Ooh. She said the best thing about it was that she didn't have to lick her fingers to turn the page. She's got a Kindle, you dirty-minded people.
It's like being at a comedy gig, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Same jokes.
I bought one for someone for their birthday, but sometimes it can be taken the wrong way. I'm here all week.
There's a lot of buzz over the promotion, though.
Where is this going? Anyway, this lady
probably.
This lady had a sex toy
for over 14 years.
14 years she had this sex toy.
Almost as old as my oldest pair of pants.
But apparently she was devastated when after 14 years it broke. So, I mean, for 14 years, that's pretty good for anything, really.
That's like Jack Russell's life.
Jack Russell's life.
Yeah.
I bet it went like Jack Russell as well.
Possibly. But apparently this toy managed to get her through thick and thin times of need. Yes. Including a failed marriage, 4 house moves, and bringing up 3 children.
Well, if she'd used that, she'd have only had no children.
Exactly. But apparently this toy got her through many a hard time. Take that how you will. But yes, after 14 years, it stopped working. The base broke off of it, so it stopped working. She was only like 20 when she bought it, and it was very expensive back then, as in 50 quid. 50 quid? But so she's had it 14 years, and finally it died.
Why does it sound like you're on that Radio 1 thing when you just read out a sad story in the morning? And then he died. I can't remember what it was called. Was it?
I'm too old for Radio 1 now.
Yeah, Radio 2.
Not recently, in the 80s.
Back in the 80s.
But I'm too young for that then.
Oh.
We're all too young for that, of course, because we're all only in our 20s, aren't we?
Yes.
Yes, of course we are. Let's do a Chris Miller and say we're 20.
Aren't you 40?
Some of us.
We're actually, what? No.
Aren't you 40 soon? Or 20 again?
30. 20, yes, I'm 20 soon.
When is your second
I'm 20
marriage?
with twice as much experience, what?
When's your second marriage? To the same wife. It was a renewal, not a second marriage. That makes it sound... When's your renewal?
It's actually on our 8th wedding anniversary.
It's going to be on the 14th.
14th.
Oh, that was it. Our tune. That these two.
That's the same night as Eurovision.
Who's entered Eurovision this year? What was England entered? A disgrace normally, but
yeah. Don't we got like a vote on it or something like that?
I thought it was going to be Bill Bailey. I wanted Bill Bailey.
Yeah.
There was a petition to get him in for last year. But the year there wasn't one, Russian's entry was brilliant. But unfortunately, they COVID stopped that Eurovision. It's a real shame. Pow! The song was called Uno. Brilliant.
What? Named after the card game?
Yeah. Fantastic song.
No, it was after Keanu Reeves, meaning one. Neo, isn't it? I don't know what's going. You know when you start speaking and you realise there is no point to what I've just said.
No.
That's how I feel when I wake up, to be honest. So
I've got a new story.
Go on then.
Oh, dear.
About the
Hold on.
the baby.
Notice though when you said let's riff on this, DJ Critters was just trying to hurry and get the answer out.
Yeah, just get it out. Just finish.
I didn't know what you two were going to be up to.
And she couldn't.
No, what it is that me and DJ Critters visit the same news site every week, so I know what the answer is going to be. So then I don't want to say it straight away.
I just read the news.
Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer?
Did you hear that Greggs have teamed up with a clothes shop? Which clothes shop is it?
Oh, I do not know.
I don't know actually, because I've not seen this for the first time.
Oh,
yes!
I tell you, I was in a clothes shop the other day, and it was really weird. When you was queuing up, they was just calling out the name of the shop when it was ready for the person to go up. Next.
He's doing a joke. I could just tell. You can tell when he's doing a joke.
Love that Leicester Square Theatre.
Have you had a haircut, Paul?
Deliver it better there, though. Oh,
Paul, it looks like you've dyed your hair completely grey.
What?
It looks like your hair has gone completely grey.
I wouldn't be surprised after the week I've had.
What you've got left, anyway.
All right, dickhead.
No, yours looks like.
Do you know what I want to do? Because I am getting the little hair island at the front, Look, can you see?
Oh, I don't
It's
know about
already been there. What I really want to do is I just want to grow this bit and have a unicorn horn. I want to grow it to like 6 foot long. But it's a fashion design, you're saying?
Yes.
Is it Gucci? Gucci and Greg's?
No.
No.
It's not Gucci and Greg's.
The sausage rolls come in a little Gucci handbag.
Is it Dorothy Parton?
No. It's not. It's not Anne Summers either, which I thought would be the.
This sausage roll has 5 speeds.
Because see, this week I've gone on different sites to make sure Cridlin can't find what I'm been looking for.
And
I've been on local news sites.
I bet in Anne Summers they would have sold a lot of foot-long hot dogs.
They would have done.
I
No,
have to say
the bakery chain has teamed up with the High Street Primark to launch a fashion collection.
What? Why?
I don't know.
I love sausage rolls. They're the ones to blame.
Have you read the book as well, the Christmas book?
No.
No,
Greg's
Christmas book. It's
However, I really appreciate all the work they're doing, raising lots of money for charity. Well done, them. First ever people to get 4 consecutive number 1s at Christmas time. Amazing.
crazy.
The Spice Girls, or what about the X Factor? Didn't the X Factor, but different artists do it?
Yeah, that doesn't count.
It does count. It
It has
does.
to be the
I mean,
same.
Simon Cowell's had 4.
Simon Cowell probably has had 10,000.
Then
Did you know he
On the-
went to school in Dover?
no.
Simon Cowell. He went to Dover College, private school.
Yeah. Posh twat.
He hated every minute of it. So I was trying to convince him to come down to do a charity thing. I said, come on, lads. He said, no, I hated every minute of living in Dover. So
I forgot to say the Dave quiz. It's like, wow, hang on a minute.
Anyway, I'm afraid I'm going to have to say no.
Yeah. And I almost said Cheryl Baker then. Don't know why I said Cheryl Baker. Because I was actually thinking of Deborah Meaden. I've got to really start making my mind up. But for Deborah Meaden, I asked her to come on the quiz for Dave and Geraldine. And she almost went through a bit. And then she went...
Go on, just do it. Come on. Come on.
No.
Yeah, I'll do it for you if you don't say it.
That's what she said. But like the broken dildo, she was out.
Hooray! It's all about time, isn't it?
Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer?
Anyway, talking about timing, have you seen there was a couple that got locked into an Aldi supermarket because they got there 15 minutes before closing time and the staff locked the place up without actually checking if there was anyone still in there.
That has happened in Poundland before when we closed up and then we looked down the aisle and there was an old lady still shopping and we'd put all the shutters down. And we're like, excuse me, we're closed. She's like, oh, we've closed. Yeah, and we had to kick her out. So it does happen. I do work in Poundland. I do.
I thought you'd left. I know.
When I did work in Poundland.
Yeah, because I thought you used the price checker.
I am priced. I sometimes I put back. My career's not going as well as it should be.
Well, the COVID hasn't helped that.
Yeah, COVID and stuff.
Who's that in your calendar behind you? Because, I'm really put out that we've had a change of view this week in Trev's bedroom. There's no babies behind him. There's a calendar of what looks like a scantily clad lady in a big rah-rah skirt.
Well, it's even weirder what it is. It's a quizmaster's dog. We won a quiz at Christmas and we got a calendar and it's just pictures of his dog looking grumpy.
Did I help in this quiz?
You might have done, yeah.
I want.
So do you want half the calendar? Do you want March?
No, I just want a photo of each month, please.
I think we did it without you. I don't think you were there. He helps all the time. So most of the time we know the answer. We're just using him for checking.
Yeah.
No, I'm nice to be a verified checker.
Yeah, he's an extra bear. Anyway, the reason I'm sat this way is because my back hurts, and I thought I'd lean on the chair, but I seem to be leaning forward.
That's gonna happen.
I pulled something the other day. Go on, then. Do your joke, Paul. Go on. I set them up and you knock them down.
I'm not going to say a thing. So what did you pull?
The bottom of my back.
What were you doing?
I was removing dirt from the garden and from a big box thing. It's not important. I didn't think it'd come up.
I'll tell you what. So you pulled and it's not going to come up. No, I'm going to resist the joke. But all I'm going to say is it's not just the one thing that would cause a bad back. It's lots of things over a period of time. If you need any manual handling training, I am available.
I do cycling as well. That might be the reason.
Well, you've obviously not got a good posture while cycling. Cycling should strengthen your back, not make it worse if you're doing it properly.
Health and safety
All right.
from Paul.
Oh, all right, Halfords. I couldn't think of a cycling expert. All right, that man who was on drugs and then won.
Lance Armstrong.
That's it, Lance Armstrong. Not Stretch Armstrong.
Boy, such a naughty boy. He likes a Savoy.
Not Stretch Armstrong. That's what AMJ would say, wouldn't he? I remember the 90s with the toys that stretchy. The stretchy things.
He is the new Peter Kay.
Yes.
Can
He
you
loves
remember?
nostalgia.
It'd be amazing if we got Peter Kay on this podcast.
I'm sure we can get a bloke called Peter Kay.
I tell you, I will not stop doing this podcast until we've had like a megastar on here.
You say about Peter Kay, but did you see that Stephen K. Amos was on Celebrity Catchphrase at the weekend last weekend?
I didn't, but I've got.
I did.
He done very well.
He did. He almost won the thing all the way to the end.
I like Stephen K. Amos. I've got a story about him. Would you like to hear it?
No.
Go on, him.
No, Trevor's spoken for the public.
Go on then.
No,
I saw him in Edinburgh. I didn't want to talk to him. I did want to talk to him, but they don't like going up disturbing other comedians.
he came and spoke to me.
Go on then.
There you go.
So, was that the story? He came to speak to you.
And told him to leave him alone.
The same
Stop
bill.
following him down the road.
Paul Sinar was on the same bill too.
All sin.
I was just a punter.
Oh.
I was 15 years old.
How did you get there?
Well, it was in Canterbury. It's not that hard to get to Canterbury. Went to Canterbury. Had a lovely evening. I won the caption competition. I came first, second, third, and fourth. I got all 4 prizes, and afterwards they come and spoke to me about comedy.
That was the best pilgrimage ever.
I don't know. I really liked the pilgrimage I done a couple of years ago when I walked to Canterbury. That was really nice.
It's a long way to walk.
It is. I love walking though.
I don't. My back hurts.
It's a no from me. Same here. Let me back. I'm getting too old for this, dear.
I am getting too old.
How old
I mean,
are you, Trevor Feelgood?
I am 24, and I've always been 24, and I'm...
Yep. And in a couple of weeks' time, the reason we're not recording one of these is because I'll be 20.
Yeah, again.
What week's that?
Next week, isn't it?
No, 2 weeks' time.
The
Next week is good. The week after that is not good. If you check our calendar, you'll see that I will be 18 with 22 years' experience.
That's on the 22nd of February. We shall not be recording. Next week, we
On
may
the 2-2-2-2-2, I will be 20.
22.
Yeah,
20
see, that's
power of
how it
2.
works.
I just like the delivery of that. On the 22, I'll be 20.
Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer?
Do you hear about the plate that came out wrong for the Queen's celebration?
The plate that came out.
It came out wrong. What was wrong with it?
Oh, no, I'm not.
There's nothing wrong with coming out.
Are we allowed to do that anymore? With the LGBTQ Sky Plus people? No, it got the wrong thing written on it. Don't put your head in your hands. It's not the worst thing anyone said tonight.
No.
The Platinum It's meant to be Platinum Jubilee on it, and they put Platinum Jubilee. So everyone was thinking that Del Boys made it.
Well,
Who
she
doesn't
does
like
have a
some
couple
lovely-
of lovely jubblies for Noctarian.
Jubblies.
We're not talking about the Queen's Jubblies. I will not have this. I will talk about anything else, but not the Queen's Jubblies. Camilla's going to be Queen now, isn't she? Harry Hill must be very upset.
Harry Hill, isn't it?
Yeah, she will. She never be Queen.
She'd never be Queen. He had a great song about it as well.
Yeah, I thought he did, and I heard it on YouTube this week and realised it's awful. It's awful.
Camilla's going to be the Queen Consort.
Yeah, but she shall be referred to as Queen Camilla.
The crown will be good on that when that comes out, won't it?
I mean, Charles isn't getting any younger. He's not good. It's going to be a short reign, isn't it? I reckon it's going to be a short reign, and then William would take over. I reckon when William becomes king, we should all call him King Willie.
We all get our willies out.
Get your willies out for Willie.
So let's practice that now.
Whoa! Wow.
Hold on, let me just get my glasses back on.
That will get you demonetised.
You mate, what?
Did you say that this podcast never made you any money?
Yeah.
Well, apart from what do we have?
£7, I think we've had donated, or £8.
Yeah.
I have paid adverts at the start of the Trevor Feel Good podcast now, and I've made £1 this week
How did you get paid pod adverts?
on Anchor. I did a little advert for them at the beginning and got one paid advert. And I'm not thinking it's like a cash cow or anything, but this week it's got Amy Schumer on it. Oh, a celebrity's coming on. That's surprising, isn't it? But that's not like I'm going to get more likes by a celebrity coming on or anything. Yeah. I bet I don't.
We've got 2 celebrities this week.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask, how's the? Have we got guests? We've got 2 then, have we? 2.
We've got 2 because I was hoping AMJ would be with us because last week he went, yeah, I should be, and I thought, great, get 2 guests and we can have 3 teams because we would have had DJ Critters and Larry, we would have had Trevor Feelgood and a guest and AMJ and a guest, but no, once again he's not here because he's trying to become financially stable.
Does his ears burn every time on a Tuesday evening?
I think so.
Yeah, but that's just the rash.
I'm really annoyed this week. I haven't got any fat animal news. So if anyone's got any, send it in. I've got a dog that looks like Will Ferrell, but that's about it.
People were getting used to Trev's fat animal news.
Yeah, it isn't as much as fat news as they used to be. I don't want obese animals. I want them all to be skinny. But if they're big, then I like them.
If you
Don't
have,
cut that out and use that as one of your audio
like
things.
big
If
animals.
they're big, I like them.
But if anyone does have some fat animal news for Trev, then email podcast@musicalinsights.co.uk.
Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer?
I'm surprised you didn't go with the dog Banksy.
The dog Banksy.
Danksy.
The dog that's been copying Banksy's artwork and it's been selling.
What?
What?
Tell us more.
Seriously? I thought I wouldn't have to raise this one.
Yeah,
That's
come
not on the Metro site.
The dog has been painting with its paws, and his copy of Good Panda is really, really good.
Googling it.
I was hoping to buy it, but I missed the auction. The adoption day dreaming of, the girl with the blue, that's not so good. Treats in the air, just a mess. But Good Panda is brilliant. It raised around about £500 for an animal charity in Bristol.
A dog has not painted that. I've just looked at it. It's not. The owner's gone, oh, look what he's painted. Oh.
Yeah, but
I
look
bet they
at
don't-
everything else he's painted.
Ah.
There's a picture. He uses
Oh, yeah.
his nose.
Like using his nose.
Yeah, and they put it under
Yeah.
clean film so it doesn't go on him.
Right, I've got a dog. I'm going to get some paint out when I finish this.
Okay.
There'll be a picture of Instagram of him just covered in green paint going, it didn't go well. Didn't finish. Where's my masterpiece?
Trevor, have you got any more weird news before we go over to the quiz?
Yes, I have. A restaurant issued a plea for customers after there's something nicked from their pub. What was it?
The food. Chef.
No.
Chef was kidnapped. It was
No.
chef-napped.
No, it was 2 ceramic owls were stolen. But when I first read it, I thought they'd been stolen actual owls from they're just little jar things.
Why has that stopped it from opening?
What?
You said the restaurant didn't open. Why did 2 little owls stop? Is it like if the ravens leave the Tower of London, that's it, we're all fucked?
It is. If the little pot owls they leave the pub in Edinburgh, then it has to shut down. Staff of the Woodland Creatures restaurant in. Oh, that might be the reason they stole them. Have you ever stolen a pint glass from a pub?
No.
No.
Neither have I. I don't know where I got this red stripe glass from. No idea.
Maybe it was a Christmas present.
Yeah. What's the best bit is trying to get it home in one piece, drunk, is always just the task of.
But I thought you'd never done it.
Oh, no, I haven't done it. No, don't do it, kids. Don't steal things from pubs.
Has anyone here
Redistribution of pub property.
Has anyone here ever stolen anything other than a woman's
Fine.
heart?
Don't bring that up. I broke out with Stephanie Gower this week. She's gone off with a bloke from Ladbrokes again. Cow.
Was her dad the famous cricketer, David Gower?
It was David Gower, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
What
No,
match?
finish
How's
off with
that
a wee
for a pun?
cricket punch.
I'll leave it at 2. Mind you, though, when you first met each other, you was completely bowled over. There you go, have a third.
I think on that note,
I got really excited when 6 balls were bowled at a cricket match.
Oh no, he's gone off again.
I said, oh, what an overreaction.
Gridland, stop him! Stop him now.
on that note, let's get Dave in for the quiz, shall we?
It's right, you might as well stop me because I'm completely stumped for anymore.
Streaker! Oh no, that's
the problem. That's the problem with you, though, isn't it, Trevor? When you go on a date, you just don't know where the boundaries are.
This is really good, getting all these out off the top of your head.
Thank you very much.
It's not like he's got them written down or anything.
No, how am I going to have them written down?
All I can think about is foreskin overstretched over a can of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, this is a bonus question for the quiz, okay?
Well, based on that, I can't wait to wait what it's going to
Take the nun up the Thames.
Based on cricket.
Yeah.
What wood is used to make cricket bats traditionally?
Pine wood.
mean, up the willy, AMJ. You don't want to be sticking a phone up the willy.
Well, yeah, you don't would put a charger off it either, to be honest. No, I've learned that the hard way.
Oh, he's got a cheesy willy.
Let's get Dave.
I think that's Mark's answer.
Willow's the answer, by the way.
No, that's Warwick Davis.
What, Smith?
Anyway, next week we're going to have a guest animal, Dave's mate, Dave the duck, cricket. There you go.
Bloody hell.
Is Dave there? Dave, are you there?
Yes!
No, he's not.
Oh, come on, Dave.
He only comes when Critters calls.
Hello, I'm Steve Nightingale, and I'm a dreamer.
He sounds a lot like I could only do 2 voices.
In your face, Trevor Feelgood. In your face.
Yeah, get Nigel back. I want a rematch. I could have been on telly with Nigel Lovell.
What happened?
Edinburgh Nights. I was meant to be on there, on the bill at the worst show of the Fringe, and I got kicked off by the BBC because they wanted a lady. So
why didn't you go command a bus?
Yeah.
So I sat in the audience. So when Mark Watson walked past, all you can see is top of my head. So that is my television debut, is the top of my head being on television, and it's all Nigel's fault.
Am I a dreamer? Am I a dreamer?
Dave, are you there?
No, he isn't. He's on the toilet, but he's just coming down the stairs. I can hear him hufflumping down. I wash my paws, I promise. Do elephants have paws? I do. Right, so, it's time for the quiz, isn't it?
Yes. Have you got a jingle for us?
I gave Geraldine jingle duties this week, and she's not going to sing it, but she's written it for me. Are you ready?
Okay, go on then.
It's time for the quiz. It's me. I'm an elephant. She's a giraffe. E.g. Example given. Elephant, giraffe. E.g. It's time for the E.g. quiz with Dave and Geraldine and regular panelist DJ Critters, Trevor Feelgoods,
And oh my goodness, you buy one, you get one free. I said you buy one, you get one free. We have 2 guest panelists tonight, and I shall get them to introduce themselves in a moment. But before we do, Geraldine has got a very important message she would like to share with all our listeners.
Okay.
Now, everybody, I know you love Clayton Crocodile. However, he will not appear in this week's show because he's doing some work for me behind the scenes. And before you know it, there will be a Clayton the Crocodile special of Living the Dream almost live. That's breaking news. Not even the producer knew about that.
Right, thank you very much, Geraldine. So, let's get on with the quiz. So, we've got 2 special mystery celebrity guests, but before we introduce them, let's jazz it up, and we're going to go to the regulars first. So, Trevor Feelgood, introduce yourself and an interesting fact, please.
Hello, I'm Trevor Feelgood, and tonight I'm with Cyril the Cockerel.
Oh, is that the official Cyril the Cockerel from the Twitters?
It is from the Twitters.
Oh.
You alright, Cyril? What's going on here? You doing some kind of quiz or something? Yeah, we are doing a bit of a quiz, yes. Oh, fucking hell.
As there's 2 of you, is there a team name?
Yes, nice one, Cyril.
Nice one, Cyril. Okay, I'm sure I'll forget that by the time we're finished. DJ Critters, are you there?
I'm here, yes.
Is Larry with you?
He's around somewhere. I'm sure he'll join in later.
Okay, and your team name?
It's just me at the minute, so no team name, just Critters, that'll do.
Okay, Critters, I wrote Mark. DJ Critters, don't know what I'm right down for. With interesting fact about yourself, please.
Interesting fact about me. I have plastic in my spine.
Oh!
Wow.
It's called the scaffoldings.
Made of polycarbonate. Same stuff that riot shields are made out of.
Oh, I'm gonna test that. I'm gonna whack you across the back with my trunk and see if it makes a nice poing noise.
Technically, a small part of my spine is bulletproof, so if I get shot in that area, it will just bounce off.
Well, I won't put that one to the test. Geraldine might, though. Right, we've got one brand new celebrity guest and one who's come to retain and get his crown back as the highest ever points receiver. So we're going to go to one of our previous guests first. He's got a lovely suit on and a lovely tie, and I really like it. So over to you, special mystery guest in a suit.
Just say my name.
Oh yes, please.
It's Anti-Duhring Battalion.
Hey!
Hey!
And
I'm just really excited. It's very, very professional. I have certain standards, okay, tonight I'm going to go below them. But this looks absolutely right up my street, and I can't wait.
Thank you very much, Anti-Duhring Battalion. And for that, I'm going to give you 3 bonus points before we even start.
Wow.
That's made me happy.
Wow.
And in the bottom left of my screen, we have a brand new guest who's never been on before. So, brand new guest who is sitting on what looks like a very comfy gaming chair and has a beautiful microphone set up with a vox pop. This is not a fox pop at all, it's just a fox sock. Fox pop is when you talk to people in the street. But anyway, enough about media language. Could you introduce yourself, please? New mystery celebrity guest.
Yeah, my name is Stea. I'm a stand-up comedian. I kind of do a little bit of everything, from producing, editing, writing, acting as well. And one interesting fact about me is that everyone tried to guess my nationality and everyone guessed it wrong. So...
Has anyone ever got it right, or is everybody wrong?
Everybody tries to guess and everybody guesses wrong. So...
Wow.
They always say that is every nationality except being Portuguese. So.
Oh, I'm going to guess
Is it
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Well, I like a nice bit of port and cheese.
I know quite a few Portuguese people, so I think I might be able to guess. And I also know some Brazilians, and it's quite helpful because they've got the same sort of language. The Brazilian's slightly different depending on what. Anyway, that's not important for the quiz. How do we pronounce your name?
Stea.
Stea, right. Because I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I apologise if I get it wrong during the show.
No problem.
But I'm going to write down Stea like you do a card to help me remember. Right, so let's crack on with the quiz. This week we're going to start with DJ Critters and Larry. And then we're going to go to Nice One Cyril. And then we're going to go to Anti-Duhring Battalion and then Stea. So, DJ Critters.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I am.
So, so I don't know the answers, but Geraldine does, for any new listeners. Where on the human body is the zygomatic bone found?
Oh, I know this.
Well, you first aider for St. John's?
Yes. Blimey. I can't really remember, but I'm going to go with inside your ear.
Inside your ear?
As an educated guess, because I can't remember.
There's one that sounds like cock that's in your ear, and that makes me laugh. Right, over to you. Nice one, Cyril. Where on the human body is the zygomatic bone found?
I will confer with my team. What do you think? Oh, I think it's in the fucking arse. I think it's in the elbow. That's what we meant to say. No, I fucking didn't.
Oh, the elbow bone is called the humerus, and that's why it's called the funny bone.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Anti-Duhring Battalion. The zygomatic bone can be found where? Oh,
it's part of the skeleton, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it? Is it on the inside or the outside? Can you give any?
Oh, I don't normally, but because you're such a good sport, I'm going to say it's on the inside.
The inside.
Yeah.
Most bones should be, hopefully.
Yeah. I'm thinking.
Apart from one a good night.
Yeah. Head area.
Oh, I will take that as an answer.
Yeah.
And now we're off to Stea. Stea. Where on the human body is the zygomatic bone found?
I think it's in our body, but I'm not sure which part. But I would say probably the legs. Yeah.
Okay, right. So over to you, Geraldine.
I'll tell you what. I really like the answer from Cyril. He appears to be a big fan of ours on the Twitters. So, Cyril, you've got yourself 5 bonus points for nice one, Cyril. DJ Critters, it's not in the fucking ear, you moron. So you get yourself -3 points.
Fucking told you.
Anti-Duhring Battalion and Stea. I loved your answer of it's in the body. So, I'm afraid, Stea, it's not in the bottom half. So you only get yourself 100 points. But Anti-Duhring Battalion with his sexy smile, his cheeky cheeks. That's a hint for the answer. It's in the facial cheeks. And he said in the head area. So you get yourself 5,000 points.
Wow.
Oh, hold a minute, we said the arse. So does Duhring get a point?
No, because he said
that's
elbow.
In the cheeks.
If it was
in the cheeks.
Yeah, but you went for elbow. Cyril is just 5 points because you know.
Yeah, but Cyril went for cheeks. He went up the arse. So I'm 1 point.
I've heard lots of people go up the arse.
I tell you what, I'm gonna be a good sport, and I'm gonna give you 10 bonus points, Cyril. It's not your fault, mate. He's an idiot.
Thank you very much. Right, so coming to nice one, Cyril next. Who claimed he could drive away the devil with a fart?
Who do you think is, Cyril? Gandhi. No, I don't think it's Gandhi. Maybe Lord Sugar. Something like that. He was saying some kind of task and he said that.
Lord Sugar.
Lord Sugar. Shugsy.
My friend Alan.
Shuggy Daddy.
The Sugar Daddy himself.
Yes.
It's an image I don't need at this time of night. Anti-Duhring Battalion, over to you.
Right.
He could drive the devil with a fart.
Right. I think. Is it somebody from history?
Yes.
It is.
All right, don't get him close.
Right, okay. It's not the Pope.
Right, okay. Is that your answer? It's not the Pope.
It's not the
not
Pope.
the Pope.
Yeah.
Okay. Stea, who do you think said that? Who said drive away the devil with a fart? For our younger listeners, we mean pops.
Me after eating spicy food.
Okie dokie. Over to DJ Critters, and looks like Larry's joined him now. Who claimed he could drive away the devil with a fart?
I think it's our friend Ravi Holy. I reckon he said it.
Right.
The vicar of why?
Yes.
I tell you what,
In a sermon?
I think you should have said the high priest, not an actual vicar. Anyway, we're never going to get Ravi on the show now. He said he's going to listen this week to see if he wants to come on. Never get him. Anyway, so
He said worse than that.
anyway, DJ Critters, I forgot what you said already. So I'm going to give you 10 points because I feel bad. You're now on 7 points. The Trevors are feel goods, and nice one, Cyril. You, I'm afraid you are incorrect. However, I did like your answer, so you get 62 bonus points.
Get in.
Now, Stea, I've got no way of disproving if you do say that after a spicy curry. So I'm going to have to give you 1,000 points because it's only fair. But 1 million points, 1 million points, referring to Anti-Duhring Battalion because it was somebody from history and it wasn't the Pope. So congratulations.
Wow.
Because you're so appreciative of those points, you get a bonus million.
Wow.
So there we have it.
Yeah.
He's on fire tonight. And I tell you what, Stea, you've smiled the whole way through. That's worth 82,000 points.
Good morning, madam.
So there we have it. For the listener at home who actually wants to know, the answer was Martin Luther.
There you go. Yes.
So thank you very much for that, Judy. It's always informative. So here's a good question, and this one's going to Anti-Duhring Battalion first. What was Hugh Hefner's jet plane named?
It had a name. Something to do with Playboy.
Oh, that's a very good idea.
Yes. The Playboy plane.
The Playboy plane.
Yeah.
Oh, over to you, Stea. What was Hugh Hefner's jet plane named?
Person with a name.
Person with a name?
Yep.
Oh, that is a very bold strategy. I like what you did there. I'm going to give you 5 points. Geraldine normally gives the points, but I'm feeling generous tonight. DJ Critters, what was Hugh Hefner's jet plane named?
Well, I'm going to leave this one to Larry because he's pretty sure. Oh, yes. See, I knew Hugh. He was very nice. And his friends, lady friends, were very nice as well. But he had a big mansion. And his plane was the mansion in the sky. I've been on it. Yes, I've been on it with the ladies and their boobs. Lovely ladies.
Right, okay. Love the fact you got the puppet out even for the podcast. Right, so we're over to Trevor Feelgood of Nice One Cyril's. What was Hugh Hefner's jet plane named? If anyone should know, this is Trevor Feelgood because he's a downright dirty pervert.
Right, that's good, isn't it?
We're in the same club. Trev.
He was on a list and everything.
It was.
Well, I'm not allowed to go to the Playboy matches anymore. Cyril, what do you think it is? I think it's the sexy beast. No. I think it is named. He named his plane after the 1980s cartoon Jimbo. That is what it's called. His plane used to be called Jimbo.
Nice.
Oh, you've tickled me there, Trev. Right, Geraldine, over to you.
I tell you what, that plane had quite a few jumbos in there, if you know what I mean. And jumbo sounds like Jimbo, so you've got yourself 8 points there.
8 points.
8 points. Larry, I loved your answer, but I'm afraid it's wrong. I think you might have been on somebody else's plane, maybe Mr. Epstein's. You may want to check those call logs. You get yourself 8 points. Now, I'm afraid, Anti-Duhring Battalion, with your lovely smile and your lovely nose and your perfect eyebrows, you've not got the most amount of points in this round. I'm very sorry about that. Okay. If you just kept it as something named after Playboy, you would have got it. But instead, you've only got 1.5 million points for this round.
Wow.
But Stea, it was named after something, and you know what? That's completely correct. It was called the Big Bunny. So for that, you got yourself 1.5 million and 1 point.
Wow.
Congratulations. You are doing fantastically well for a debutante on the show. I'll be honest, I think you would have won if Anti-Duhring Battalion wasn't on here. But he sent my fanny into a flutter whenever I speak.
Right. Thank you, Geraldine. I don't know what that means, but we should carry on.
You don't want to know, Dave. You stay nice and innocent.
Okay, I'll stay nice and innocent. So, we've all had one question each now, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is fantastic. So, here comes the next question. But first, I might have to burp, so I apologise if it comes out. Here we go. Oh, this is a good one. And this one's going to DJ Critters and Larry the Lecturer. I'll try my best not to burp before I can mute myself. Right, DJ Critters.
So professional, isn't it?
Yeah. How's the Wi-Fi tonight, anyway?
Well, we haven't cut out yet. In California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having what?
A mouse?
I hope it's not a pet mouse, because that would be a very... certainly shake up Walt Disney World. Trev Feelgood, nice one, Cyril. In California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without using what?
I think, Cyril, you need a license for it. I don't even fucking care anymore. Yeah, we need a license. That's what we think it is.
A license, okay.
Yes, we need a license to buy a mousetrap.
Bill seems to have lost the will, just like our listener. Anti-Duhring Battalion, what do you need in California before you can legally buy a mousetrap?
A gun?
Why would you need a mousetrap if you've got a gun?
Because you don't want to mess up your flirting boards.
Yeah, you know that you've had all the you've gone through all the passes if you've got a gun.
Exactly.
So you've been through all the checks.
Yeah, it's gone through the checks, the big charity ones. Right, to you, Steve.
Ridiculous.
The voices are again. Yeah. In California, you can't legally buy a mousetrap without having a what?
A house with mice.
A house with mice.
Yes.
Oh, that is, I think someone's learnt how to play the game. Right, Melody.
I tell you what, Sunshines. You were so close. You were so close, Trev. Before we get DJ Critters, you've nowhere near, mate. You've looked like you've lost the will to live, so I'm going to give you some points to make you feel a bit better. Oh, you look so happy. You've got 81 bonus points. Trevor Feelgood, nice one, Sue. You're so close, but you're so far, so you got yourself 83 points. Now, Stea. I like your answer a lot. But I'm afraid it's not quite right. So you get yourself 1,500 points. The Anti-Duhring Battalion. A gun. And if you've got a gun, you need to have a license. To have a mousetrap, you must have a hunter's license. So you're correct, you need a license. So you got yourself 10 million points. Congratulations. This must be the best day of anyone's life so far.
Yes. Well done. Thank you.
No, thank you for gracing us with your presence again.
And suiting up for a podcast.
And I'm hoping that Stea will come back as well in the future, because he's making me very happy, if everyone knows what I mean. So, moving on to the next question. Dave, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. And sticking with silly laws from the Americas. In Florida, only on Sundays, it's illegal for a single woman to do what, Trevor Feelgood?
What do you think, Cyril? Dump in the street. No, they can dump in the street any day of the week. It doesn't matter what day. They can't get pregnant, but it depends if I'm there, they might do.
They can't conceive, they can't have ejaculations in them on a Sunday. Okay.
No, that is my answer, and I'm sticking to it.
Pretty much like she does to the sheets when it falls out in the morning. Right. It's quite disgusting for me to say. Anti-Duhring Battalion in Florida, only on Sundays, it's illegal for a single woman to what?
It's illegal. It's illegal or legal?
Illegal.
Illegal.
40.
On a Sunday, they're not allowed to drive.
Oh.
Drive, yeah.
Drive, okay. Over to you, Stea. Stea.
I'm thinking of Saudi Arabia, aren't I? Yeah, I ain't fair to say that.
Oh.
Yeah, no. Yeah, go on.
I don't normally do this, but I'm going to allow you to change your answer.
Okay. It's illegal to do the washing.
To do the washing.
Do the washing, yeah.
You're still thinking of Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Stea, in Florida, only on Sundays, it's illegal for a single woman to do what?
Watch Ted Bundy's tapes. They get overexcited.
Oh. Well, I'm not sure if that's the answer, but Geraldine will let us know.
Too right, I'll let everyone know, Chucks. So, DJ, Critters and Larry, once again, I've forgotten. Have you even given an answer yet?
No.
You did. So, Dave, what are you back for?
Yeah, sorry. Oh, I was trying to stop you, Geraldine, but you're aggressive. Larry the lecturer, this question to you. Mm-hmm. In Florida, only on Sundays, it's illegal for a single woman to do what?
I think they're not allowed to sing about putting a ring on it.
No Beyonce's allowed. Uh-oh. That's what you say. Right, Geraldine, now everyone's answered.
I'll tell you what, DJ Critters, I'm sorry for interrupting because I liked that answer, and I liked it so much I should have put a ring on it. You got yourself 1,000 points. Nice one, Cyril. What did you say?
I literally have forgotten what I've said. What did we say, mate? I don't fucking know.
It's a bit like this quiz. It's inconsequential, and no one.
Oh no, they can have sex. Full sex with a man. Oh, they're not allowed to have sex with a man.
They're not allowed to get pregnant. And Dave talked about conceiving and ejaculation. So, yes. I like that answer a lot. So you get yourself 1,000 points. And because you were trying to be modest and not remember the fantastic answer I liked, you just have another 2,500 points. Stea, lovely Stea. I'm afraid you're incorrect. However, they do get a bit too excited on a Sunday, and I like that answer, so you got yourself 52 bonus points. Anti-Duhring Battalion, you might have got it wrong, but you've got a cheeky smile. So you've got yourself 1,001 bonus points. And if you said drive it, if you kept it driving, I'd have accepted it because
He would have. If he would have said nothing, he still would have got 1,000,000 points.
Oh no!
Well, this is unfair. I don't even know what I've come this week for. It's pointless.
It takes courage to say nothing. It takes.
Give him the trophy. Give him the trophy now.
Yeah. Unlike you've lost yourself 1,000 points. Oh,
I don't care. I'm not going to win anyway.
You might win next week. I don't like this.
Sorry.
Next week's guest I really don't like, so you got a good chance, Trev.
Right, so that's the 6 questions that we normally do, because normally we all get 2 questions each. But
and what was the answer then on for that last one?
Oh yeah, because Trevor spoke over it, didn't he? Like a proper dill nut. So, Geraldine, what is it?
The answer was skydive.
Skydive, yeah.
Which I think Steve was trying to say about getting too excited, so I gave him 1,001 points. So, Dave, I've totted up the points for you. No one who's listening, tweet us if we've got it wrong, because I don't actually remember what I've said. But Dave, are you ready for the points?
Yeah, okay. We'll start in reverse order. Now, I'm afraid, DJ Critters, you've come in last place on 1,082 points. In 4th place was Larry on 1,087 points. In 3rd place was nice one, Cyril on 11,422 points.
I wonder who's won. You've
got the most amount of points ever, though, you've ever got, Trev. So don't.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now.
Take that.
Oh, Mark Owen and Gary Barlow and Jason Orange and Robin Williams and the other one. So, Stea, congratulations, you've set a new record for most amount of points in 2nd place and most amount of points by a debutante. How do you feel about that?
Right.
You got yourself 4.2 million points. Congratulations.
Thanks.
But in the lead with 14,862,831 points is Anti-Duhring Battalion.
I want to take a picture of this.
Oh, hold on. Let me get the real Dave here.
Yeah.
And Geraldine.
If anyone does want to tally up those points and tweet us, you can tweet us, of course, at LTDA-pod, as in living their dream almost live. So LTDA-pod.
Because that's like history, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great.
And do you know what else? Talking of history, that last week was the first time that when there's silly points awarded that they actually all totaled up. Paul gave it a listen. He was very impressed with it, quick arithmetic. But he's not in the right frame mind to do maths this week. So, before we go, each of you, I'd love it if you could give us a piece of advice for our listeners. So, we're going to come to Anti-Duhring Battalion first.
Advice?
Yeah.
Stay in. And if you don't stay in, go out. I haven't really got any advice apart from I'm just really overwhelmed with winning, and it's just a nice thing to be here, and thank. I couldn't have done it without it's not just me as well. It's a team effort. I've got my wife, the cat as well, and that's
your cat made an appearance last time.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
And I think you got 10,000 bonus points because Geraldine loves cats.
Yeah, well, did well every time. Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
She said she likes people stroking her pussy anyway.
Yeah.
I think you got more points when the cat was sick.
Yeah, well, it's the drama of it, isn't it?
Yeah. I wish we'd filmed it because it was high octane.
Yeah.
Why wasn't you sick? You should have been sick. Oh, fuck off.
But thank you very much for that advice.
Yeah.
Even though you feel like you didn't give anything, I'm sure someone will take something from it.
Right.
Now, Stea, what piece of advice would you give to our listeners?
Say to enjoy life, and if they aren't enjoying life, to listen to this podcast and make their life a little bit brighter.
I'm tearing up.
That's like we paid you to say that. That's really nice. And look, none of us have taken a wage from this. We're in the top 20 UK comedy podcast of 2021, and none of us have made a penny from it. Spent almost £100 on the microphone to do it. Anyway, I'm very lucky to be in that position because I used Paul's credit card. So, let's carry on. Now, DJ Critters, you like to ask a question at the end as well.
Yeah. So, Anti-Duhring Battalion, I think you did it before, but would you like to get people to do one of these? Let me see if I can find. For some reason, I didn't transfer over the last couple of weeks, but I do have ones like this.
Hi, I'm Rena, and I am a dreamer.
She sang it.
Nick Parton, I'm a dreamer.
We've got some other ones that are...
Hi, Jingo Crikey, I'm Anthony, and I'm a dreamer.
So especially that your name and that you are a dreamer. So if you're Anti-Duhring Battalion, you can go first on this one. If you're happy to go and do whichever style you want to go for.
Okay. My name's Anti-Duhring Battalion, and I'm a dreamer.
Woo! Yes.
That was very passionate. I enjoyed that one.
Was. Now, Stea, you've had the stage is set now. Can you do any better than that? And make it better. So do it in your own style, however you want to do it.
I am a dreamer. A dreamer that dreams about big things. Let's focus on big things and achieve those things.
Stay before you.
No, Geraldine. I know what you're about to say about big things.
I'm not going to say anything about big things.
Yes, you are. Just saw your face. Yeah, I know.
No, what I was going to say. Listen.
You dirty giraffe.
Listen. What I was going to say. That wasn't me. What I was going to say, Steve, was that was the most unique one we've ever had, and I liked it so much that the next time you are on, you've got yourself 5,000 bonus points to start the quiz with.
Okay. Thanks.
So, you've both been absolutely brilliant.
You got yourself 52. Next time you're on the quiz, you start from 5,052 points. I'm going to make a note of that.
Yeah, you make a note of that. Now
it's 50,052. Well, that's what you got, son.
No, it's been great to have you both on here, but of course, one big thing that we like to do is offer this little platform now to promote anything that you've got coming up. So, should we go to Stea first? What have you got to promote?
I do a podcast and I do several things on my YouTube channel, but a podcast is also there. My YouTube channel has my stand-up comedy bits and also a podcast in which I talk philosophical about stuff. I enjoy philosophy, so I try to be philosophical about subjects. And the podcast you can hear in whatever platform you are is Philosophical Thoughts. You can search to it. Has sometimes guests, other times it's just me talking about history, philosophy, a little bit about everything. So I hope people enjoy and probably can listen to it.
So people can go and search for that, and we'll put a link to your YouTube channel in the description of the podcast, so people can click on that and go and find that as well. So excellent. Anti-Duhring Battalion, what have you got coming up? Anything you want to promote?
Yeah, thanks, DJ Critters. What a great radio voice that is for
radio.
I love the timbre. That's great. I've got a radio show which is on every Thursday on Riverside Radio, and it's on this week. I have a play story each week, an Upside Down Cat story. This week it's Archetypes. It's supposed to go on last week, but they put the football one on. But it's got Bex Hoyle, Richard Walkers, Mark the Hooks, and Gary Hollix, as well as me. It's on Riverside Radio, 10 p.m. and I can send you the link if you want to put it on your Facebooks or anything like that.
Yeah, we'll put that in the description.
It's on every week, and you know, I mean, it's on. That's all I'll say. Sorry, go on. You're going to say, Dave?
I love listening when Paul listens in. He's quite a regular listener, and we both enjoy sitting around his little Google Chromecast. Other devices are available. And so, you know, we sit around and we listen to it most Thursdays.
Oh.
He loves it when you've got the special guests on that Paul knows. Like Sean Patrick.
Oh, yeah.
Magnus Turner MP.
Oh, yes, yes.
Of course, he's better known as Richard Rycroft.
Yes, yeah. He was in, I was watching the telly I was watching that film Greed, you know, with Steve Coogan.
Oh, yeah.
And Richard Rycroft's in that. And I was thinking he was on my show last week. You know, he's on so many things, yeah. He was on Not Going Out. Yeah, he's great.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, yeah.
Yeah, and
yeah.
He still hasn't replied to my message about coming on here yet.
Oh, right. Oh, good.
With no fairness, I've not sent him one yet. But
Dave, you are a silly.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for coming on. You've been brilliant.
Yeah, thank you.
It's been lovely. So I think we shall wrap up the show, and also
wrap up warm. It's cold outside.
It is. It's cold out there.
And to make sure you don't pass on infections, make sure you wrap up.
Definitely, yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, wrap up.
Put a coat on if you're going outside. Yeah, that's my advice. I didn't give you any earlier, but that would definitely be my advice. Put a coat on. Because I went out earlier, and that's what I did. And it's freezing if you don't.
I wonder why you always win these quizzes, Dave, when you're as knowledgeable as that.
I've got some advice. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, instead of buying a mousetrap, always buy a gun.
That's thought that
yeah.
That listeners is called a callback.
Please.
Yeah. Well done. Perfectly executed.
Just like the mouse.
Yeah, just like I was going to say in Saudi, like bringing back to Saudi Arabia again. But yeah, just like the mouse.
Sorry, Anti-Duhring Battalion.
Sorry.
Oh dear. Right, shall we all say good night then and goodbye?
Good night.
Good night.
And
everyone.
Next week, the next week's guest, if you're listening to this, I love you really.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just messaged me to confirm that he's on, so I love him.
Everyone, if you know what I mean.
Musical Insights.